Hello and welcome, Dirty William here, back with another episode of Dungeons & Dragons Online Let's Play, the Rogue Edition. We're going to be taking levels 19 and 20 because maximum heroic XP achieved. And I got the last little, like, 5,000 XP that I needed off of some Vale Slayers. I needed, at the tier of 400, I think I needed like 40-something Lemanians or something like that to get 400. Sure, I'll do that for 5k plus. Alright, so let's talk to this rogue trainer. Advance to the next level as a rogue. We're going to be taking level 19. We're going to go balance, bluff, diplomacy, disable device, haggle, some hide, jump will bypass for now, move silently, open lock, search, spot, UMD, and concentration. And we have 1 point left over. Let's stick it in a jump. Why not? Okay, go to next. Class feat. We're going to take skill mastery. What does this give us? It gives us a +1 to all of our skills. Woo. Boop. And next. What do we get? 8 hit points. Bab from 13 to 14. Yet more sneak attack damage, 15d6 sneak attack damage. Silly, stupid. Skill mastery is the feat that we took, and all of our skill points, and we finish. But we're not done yet, because we're going to take level 20, because of reasons. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to make absolutely sure the DM's voice does not overshadow my own, because they're kind of a dick about the fate spinner. Let's see. Finish the next level as rogue. This is going to be level 20. We're going to increase our intelligence to 33. Go to next. And we're going to go for balance, bluff, diplo, haggle, hide, all the usual suspects, I suppose. Let's see. Jump, maybe we'll come back to. Move silently and open lock. Search, spot, UMD, concentration, I think, yeah. I don't want to waste a point there because it only gives me a half point. That is no good. So I have 2 points to spend on things. I think... let's go for diplomacy. That seems to be slightly good, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, you are now level 28. Hit points, a BAB from 14 to 15, reflex save from 11 to 12. The ability point raised was intelligence. Uncanny dodge bonus gives us a 1% dodge extra. All of our skill points, and we finish. And they're talking and stuff, and you can't hear them because I turned them off, so shut up, fate spinner guy. Alright, let's do a control R and get that out of my pretty face. Told you for the last time. I think all of our points are going to be fine in here. I do want to put one more, or take one more rank in that. So now we have 7 more points. I looked at this, I didn't really like that too much. But now we can put some points over. Well, Expert Builder, gain a +1 competence bonus to critical multiplier with bows, crossbows, yada yada yada. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we'll take the capstone, rather. What does this give us? Master Mechanic. You also gain 3 passive benefits, +2 to dexterity, +2 to intelligence, +1 to hit with crossbows, +1 damage with repeating crossbows, +2 damage with non-repeating crossbows, +2 sneak attack dice, and +2 to hit when performing sneak attacks. All kind of good stuff. And the hip flask thing is not very bad at all if you read carefully. You drink a potion that you've been saving for a special occasion. This heals 10d3 plus 30 positive energy, scaling with 200% ranged power. For the next 60 seconds, you gain 1d6 to all ability scores, plus 2d6 to attack and damage, and for 10 seconds, you gain plus 10 dodge. This ignores the dodge cap, so that's cool. So we're going to take that. And I think what I would like to do is put some points over in Drow here. Again, your abilities or skill points, or enhancements rather, can be reset, so it's no big deal. I want to increase my intelligence, and so I'm going to do that. And what do we have done here at the core? I think that's more spell resistance. Yes. Now, in the build that is in the description, I listed quite a few things that I would take in the Drow line, but as you can see, I put points in other places. So right now, kind of just searching around, seeing what would I like to do. Arcane fluidity does not matter to us. Keen senses gives us a +1 to listen, search, and spot, and that is actually not a bad thing. Does that give us the same thing, the awareness? Yep, listen, search, and spot, so it's the same thing over there. And I guess we could just go ahead and max that out. It doesn't matter where it's coming from necessarily. So let's go ahead and do that. And that's all of our action points. And we accept. And we close. And now we're done. but not really. Gear that I have, I got this. I'm not sure if this stacks the deception on that item stacks or not, but I'm going to try it out and see. This armor is actually really good, Constitution +8, and some other stuff, but I want to test it out just to see, just because. Also, I have the minimum level 20 version of the Epic Treasure Hunter Spyglass. This gives me a +15 to spot, +15 to search, true seeing, UMD +3, and exceptional intelligence +1. And the dog is going crazy again, why wouldn't it? Sorry for the bit of the cut there, folks. Ooh, a little bit of lag there. Ew. Had some real life things that I had to do. I'm going to head over to the Fate Spinner, and I'm going to choose an Epic Destiny. Boy, I can jump really high now. Look at that. All the points in jump. That helped a lot. Okay. So we're going to talk to the Fate Spinner here. Let's see, I want to manipulate my destiny. So now I get to claim a destiny. And unfortunately, I've got to choose from the martial tree here. I'd like to try Shirati, since I'm a ranged character. That might be beneficial, maybe. But I'm going to go ahead and start, obviously, with Shadow Dancer. I could start here, Legendary Dreadnought, and move over. But I actually want to see what Shadow Dancer has, because there's lots of good things. And I am going to be playing this character into epic levels. This is the first series that I'm doing where I'm doing epic levels, because that is where the game is right now. We have done heroics. I've done heroics on a ranger. I've done heroics on the Pale Master. I've done it on a barbarian, and now done it on a rogue, and that's fine because you have to start somewhere if you don't have access to iconics and all that stuff. But I need to do something else, and I'd like to take this character into epics and see how it goes. But as far as heroics go, this is my overview of this build, which I kind of cobbled together, honestly. First, the series goals was to create a character that I could run a lot of different content on, have fun with it, and basically have a ranged damage dealer, and that is what this character does. It shoots stuff from far away. The lack of hit points means that you do want to stay away from mobs as much as possible. The pros of this build, trap skills, obviously, that is huge for XP, getting an extra 30%, up to 30%. XP for traps is just enormous. Plus, it allows you to do quests on Elite that you maybe wouldn't otherwise try because of those traps. A lot of people say, excuse me, a lot of people say that, oh, well, I don't have to do traps, I can just bypass them, I can, run through them and heal up after, or jump at just the right time or something. Hey, good for you. I can't do that. If I'm playing a quest that has a lot of traps in it, I want to be able to disable those things. And this character can do that. I've had no problems. I did blow one trap box in an elite quest, and that's because I rolled a 1. But that's going to happen. I can pick locks. My saves are okay. The will save is at the bottom, obviously. More wisdom would help, and that's just a thing you're going to have to deal with bad will saves. Reflex save is actually pretty good. Again, since I am maxing out my intelligence, then, or trying to get my intelligence as high as possible, I will be able to do more damage that way because I'm using bows, or crossbows rather. Plus, that helps all my trap skills, and I took Insightful Reflexes so that my intelligence modifier is going to go towards my reflex save rather than my dexterity modifier. Fortitude save is not awful, but it's not that great either. Better Constitution would obviously help. Healing on this character is non-existent. You can one whip yourself if you like. You don't have a blue bar, though, and the best healing in the game comes from having a blue bar. So Cleric, Favored Soul, even a Sorcerer that is Warforged or Blade Forged, or a Pale Master Wizard with the aura up or something. I don't have a blue bar, so I don't really have a way to heal myself unless I use wands or scrolls or potions. So I've been carrying a hireling along with me, and they're buggy, and they're stupid, and they won't listen, and yada yada yada. I mentioned this several times before in other series. They are just brain dead for the most part, and it's very, very irritating. The defenses of this character are decent for what you have. Obviously, if you look down here at my PRR, it's not that great. What I excel at is avoiding damage with my reflex save from ray damage and things like that. My evasion really helps out quite a bit. My dodge bonus could be better. My maximum chance is 14. I only have 6% right now, but I don't have a dodge item either. So that's a thing to consider since I don't have any dodge item slotted any place. If I got that up to 14%, that's pretty decent. But if you get hit, you're going to get hit hard. So Epic Elites on this character, again, stay back. Let a wizard hold all the bad guys for you while you pew pew away. The DPS is decent on this character, but not anything exciting, not anything uber. Again, for heroic levels, it's perfectly fine. Now, getting into epics, I'm not sure, and that is where I'm taking this character now, into some epic quests, so that I can go from 20 all the way up to 30 and see how the character does in epics. So you're going to see a lot of gear swaps and gear changes depending on what I run and what I grab off the auction house and what I loot. So it's going to be a process. So that's the end of the heroic levels and the beginning of the epic levels. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Until next time, this is Dirty William reminding you to do the dirty work.